What is going on, guys and girls? It's me, TQE, aka the Queen Evie, and welcome back to another episode of GFab News. Ting! Here's a song, this is the intro, but it's just my voice. So today's episode is called Tinglationships, or Situationships. Whatever you call it to get you through the day. Now, before I begin, let me just pull out the Evie dictionary so that I can explain to y'all what a tinglationship is. Got it! Basically, a tinglationship is being invested in somebody who you aren't official with for months on end. Kind of like dating, but without the title of boyfriend and girlfriend. The relationship can end up being extremely confusing, exhausting, and emotionally draining. But how do you know if you yourself are in a tinglationship? Have no fear, because I came up with 5 facts to decide if you yourself are in a tinglationship or not. Just as a disclaimer, everything that I'm about to say is coming from a think like a man, act like a lady kind of mindset. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm gonna need you to pause this video, go watch episode 2 of GFab News titled Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady, so that you can get a better understanding of where I'm coming from on this week's episode. Go on, go watch it, I can wait. Time's up! Fact number 1. If you've been with them for more than 6 months consistently and you still don't know where y'all stand, whether it's been 6 months or 2 years, hanging out with the same person that you have amazing chemistry with and yet you can't call them your partner is a clear sign that you're in a tinglationship. Fact number 2. If you keep having to introduce them as your friend and not as a partner, how uncomfortable or even embarrassing must it feel to keep introducing Jimmy or Jessica as just your friend? It's sad, ain't it? And I'm not advising you to force any type of relationship onto anybody, but facts are facts. Which leads me to fact number 3. If you have feelings for them, but those feelings are not mutual, and you still want to be with them, bruh, this one is pretty self-explanatory, but I gotta ask, if all the red flags are visible, why would you continue putting yourself through that? You do not deserve to invest your energy on someone who will not reciprocate the same energy back. You just don't. No. Fact number 4. If they're talking to / hooking up with other people, but you're only doing things with them, disrespect does not even begin to explain this fact. I have, unfortunately, seen a lot of girls claiming their boo thing as their own, but having their boo thing have other boo things. Okay? Not only do they look disrespectful and dumb, but you, my friend, look disrespected and dumber. It's not a cute look, boo. It's just not cute. Side note, 2 things. First thing, if you are in a tinglationship, you need to remember that they are not obligated to you. They do not have to consider your feelings. They do not have to talk to you all the time. And they certainly ain't obligated to hang out with you 24/7 or 12/7 or 2/7. Okay? What ends up happening is that you seek the benefits of a real relationships and try associating those benefits with your tinglationship. But that's just the thing. You're not in a relationship. You're in a tinglationship. So you can't get mad at your partner for not being your partner. Second thing, a tinglationship should not, and I repeat, should not cause you stress. Stress? Stress? Never heard of her. I personally like tinglationships. I like not being committed to somebody every day, especially at this point in my life. And for those of you who do know me, I'm not a relationship person to begin with. I like keeping very simple conversation, communication with the person I'm tinging with. While some of you associate tinglationships as a bad thing, as twisted as this may sound, I kind of see tinglationships as a good thing. You may see it as being with somebody who you aren't official with for months on end, but I see it as being in a relationship with no commitment. But that is the difference between you and I. I truly don't care. And you do. Finally, we get to fact number 5. If you're engaging in couple activities, but you aren't going public with each other. This one is probably the most obvious to determine whether or not you're in a tinglationship.
Well, we've been to the cine twice together, and I've already met their parents, and they love me. Plus, all our friends have each other on social platforms, so...
Congratulations. You want a biscuit? All those things you listed still don't mean anything. They don't even mean shit. And why? Because you're in a tinglationship, not a real relationship. Like I said at the beginning, tinglationships are not for the weak. They're not fun, they're emotionally draining, and they can be so exhausting for the soul. So if you or somebody else are currently in a tinglationship, I would like to end my video by giving you guys some tips on how to get out of a tinglationship. My first tip is to be honest with how you feel and how you feel about the relationship that you're in. Be more verbal about what you want from that other person, and always make sure that the both of you are on mutual terms. Communication is extremely important in any kind of relationship or friendship, especially if you're keeping things casual. My second tip is to prioritize your happiness. If you're not as head-ass as I am, and you're realizing that your tinglationship is making you unhappy, get out. Easier said than done, I know, but you deserve to be happy. Making yourself miserable by being with somebody who isn't on the same page as you and isn't giving you the happiness that you deserve is only gonna make you miserable in the long run. It's only gonna make you regret the time that you've wasted, and is really only going to hurt you. You don't deserve sadness and misery. You deserve to be happy. My last key tip is to stop wasting your time. No one, and I mean no one, is forcing you to stay in this tinglationship that is making you unhappy. Monsieur, go, get out, scurry along. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. Your friends are tired, and I mean tired, of hearing about the same schmuck that keeps making you miserable. If you are aware that there is no future between you and that person, you either have to shut up and accept that you're in a tinglationship, or, and this is the better option, get out. Get out of the tinglationship that's causing you such misery and go be happy. When you stick around in any relationship hoping that it's going to get better, or you're waiting for that person to just finally get their shit together, it becomes a super unhealthy mindset that just has you looking back on the time that you've wasted. Am I wrong? Or am I right? All right, giblets, that is all the talking I'll be doing on this episode, but I will leave you with one last thing. You deserve to be happy. If you are in a tinglationship and you aren't happy in the tinglationship, do yourself a favor and just get out of the tinglationship. Be with somebody who wants to be with you, or at least be in a relationship where both parties understand where the relationship and what the relationship is. Please! Y'all already know the drill by now. Like, comment, subscribe, share, or dislike. I don't care. But I do care about what y'all gotta say about this episode. I'ma skedaddle and let y'all marinate with this information. Bon apple the teeth. TQE, aka the Queen Evie, is out of here. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.